Welcome, Transformer fans. This is Thrumnal again with another Transformer review. This time we're reviewing Transformers Prime RID Starscream. Put him with Transformers Optimus Prime. Not quite to scale there. A truck bigger than a truck bigger than a jet. No. However, he scales great with Megatron. Yeah. And again, that is annoying anyways. But that's neither here nor there at the moment. But that was Bulkhead. So, on to the transformation for Starscream. Take off his missiles, and let's zoom out a little. Because apparently I've got everything zoomed in so much that all you're seeing is stuff on the sides. But anyways, alright. Let's see. I like to go and put down the wings in the back right away. Getting those out of the way. Sorry, I'm kind of dry throat. Yeah, give me some coffee here. Sorry. Disconnect the pegs from here to here in the legs. Great. That was quick. That was easy. Here's the fun part with this. 2 tabs here on both sides. Pull down. Leave as is. Rotate. And then rotate that. Then you can just bring this up and plug it in right there. Okay. Finish off where we are right now for the legs. Pop out his feet a little. Not much. I mean, they're ridiculous. They'll go way out there, but you don't want to bring them out too much. You want to try to keep them as flat as possible so he can stand better. Otherwise, Starscream flops all over the place. Bring out the knee spikes. And a step I always forget, back here are these leg fins. Now, disconnect the wings. Oh, you didn't see that at all. Disconnect the wings real quick there. Bring those 2 hinges flat out for now. They'll come into play in a minute. Bring down and disconnect from the central, oops, can't see that at all. From the central here, there's a gray bit that gets shoved into that little tiny slot there. But as we pull it out, I'll do it again on the bottom. See, watch, it's right there. That's it. That was it. Okay, now we're going to turn it over and we're going to bring down this shoulder piece here till it stops. And you'll notice that because the ball joint will start moving. Rotate the ball joint itself. And then do that again by bringing down the shoulder and rotate the ball joint out here. Rotate the bottom half here at the blue spot here. Now we can go ahead and pull, and it's this pin, which you got to be careful of, to bring it back and lock into place. Just like that, 2 satisfying clicks for each side. And it gives him that kind of inner movement of his forearm, which I don't know why, but it actually helps his character a little bit. And it looks good on him. At this point, we can go ahead and just add on the missiles. They'll strong enough to just stay put, which isn't bad. And then, which is cool. Again, I'm sorry, apparently I'm getting dry throat here. Either that or I'm getting a cold. 2 hinge units in the wrist. They both fold out quite nicely. And then, what we're going to do, yes, I have floppy hip syndrome right now. pretty much that way since I got them out of the package almost a year ago. Now, if I can bring this back where we can see things, we're going to pull this section down to reveal the head. Now, the chest section does lean forward, which is nice, which gives him that crunched ab look here. Then his head is on this hinge unit right there. And for transformation back to vehicle mode, his head has to be looking straight up opposite of that peg. Bring his head down to about there for now. Bring up his head spiky thing. Then what we're going to do is make sure that when we bring this up, it goes straight up, because if we can get in here a little bit, there are these two peg holes here and here that these two pegs go into. Which once we do that, this section here is also going to peg inside this piece back here. Sandwich those three pieces together. That way you can bring forward the head and put in his throat and neck piece there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the wings, angle them inward to the back central piece here and here. No real big deal there. Come around, rotate the jet turbine, take apart the tail wing to a complete V. Thus far like that. Connect this tab, which I'm blocking, connect this tab to that hole right above there, and then take this whole jet piece back here to form a gigantic rocket backpack. Just coattail maybe? And then you can go ahead and angle the wings any which way you like. I like to leave them a little wider in the back. So when he is standing, articulation, we'll start from the bottom up since it's easier. He has articulated toes and heel spur. However, you have to fiddle both of them at the same time with the side panel spurs to get him to stand. He has a 90-degree angle knee, only hindered by the fact of that calf wing. He has rotation at the upper thigh. Dog flopping in the breeze back here. Perfectly decent ranged legs. However, as you can see, I'm not putting much pressure. I mean, his legs are weak. He has one, but two hinges in his hands. He has, so we can do that kind of thriller dance, arms. Yes, I made a Michael Jackson reference. Sorry. Then he has an elbow. He has a ball-jointed shoulder, which would give him 360 if we didn't have such wing kibble. I mean, he could do it, but it's kind of weird. Weird angled. And he's got that shoulder shrug capability. I mean, if he shrugs hard enough, he can sandwich his own head. Outside of that... Oh, and a crazy, like... Have yourselves a great one.